In the name of Iranian nation, im Namen der iranischen Nation, به نام ملت شریف ایران. I would like to explain in this video that what I think with 67 years and a huge experience in regard to the studies I made, I recommend to countries like United States of America, Great Britain, to concentrate on own country, on own job, on own development, rather than misusing countries like Iran. The history of neocolonialism in Iran is going back to the 15th century, and also the documentations we have about an agreement between Iran, that time Persia, and Great Britain from 1872 and 73 with Baron Reuter, a Jewish German man who became British nationality and worked for British intelligence service and British government. That time, Great Britain made an agreement in regard to all minerals, mines, etc. of Iran, small money, and after this agreement is amended or prolonged with agreement with Russia. The international neocolonialism and the history of neocolonialism teaches us, especially in the case of Persia or Iran and Great Britain and America, that these nations tried several times to misuse Iran because of the mineral resources, especially oil and gas in Iran. Also, we learn out of the history of technology in countries like Germany, China, and other countries, that for the countries like Great Britain and America is better to concentrate on the development of own country rather than misusing persons like Mullahs for receiving cheap crude oil and cheap concessions. We can remember 1953 as CIA has misused Iran through a fake revolution in Iran and took Muhammad Mossadegh. We can remember the fake revolution of Mr. Khomeini. Before he was in the airplane, he had his homework, what to do, war with Iraq, lower prices, killing Iranians, and atomic program, all was in his pocket through Great Britain, France, and America especially. This type of revolution, so-called fake revolution of the neocolonialist countries, is getting, as a first model in Iran, worked as a workable, and they have done or tried to do this in Iraq, in Egypt, in Syria, will be done in Tunesia and other countries. Also in especially Libya, the killing of Muammar Gaddafi, killing of Mr. Saddam Hussein is not based on the terrorist action of them. Both gentlemen, Saddam Hussein and Libyan Gaddafi, I am against them, but what America, Great Britain, and France has done with them is criminal. Killing of the governmental people based on a huge number of propaganda in the TVs leads to nothing. We have in Iraq, in Libya, in Syria, no results achieved through these neocolonialistic actions. The next action in Iran will be a war, will be the same for taking mullahs or killing mullahs. The reason why CIA, Great Britain is doing that is to misuse these countries further. But I recommend to stop these actions based on the fact, as instance, that CIA caused a cost of about 2,500 billion, 2.5 trillion costs for USA in 33 years. The bankruptcy of USA is based on this fact. The energy of a country is limited, and you cannot spend energy for war with Iraq, war with Afghanistan, war with mullahs. You install mullahs first in Iran, give them a program, and after they work with Russia and they work with China. You say, stop, why you are working? They say, I work with whomever I want. And after you want to take them, they make trouble. So this is not a system which is workable. You have money, you pay money, take all. The wealth of Iranians outside of Iran is assumed to be 1,400 billion, 1.4 trillion. This shows that with work and with knowledge we can earn. And the income of these people is also very high. My suggestion is that America concentrates on own economy, Great Britain on own economy, and not on the economy of other countries, and not on the misusing of other countries, because this will lead to disaster like Iraq, Libya, etc. But at the end of the day, if we regard the world as a whole society, this is based on Internet and Intranet, very clear that the operations in Iran, first time, is repeated in Iraq, in other countries, with a little bit amendment. And a so-called fake revolution will not bring any results for the neocolonialist countries. Now is the time for cooperation, for peace, and not killing the peaceful people and killing the governmental people. This is forbidden based on United States of America, Great Britannia rules, but they are doing. Based on the fact that the countries like Iraq, etc. need more care because the governmental people are away, the cost for governing of these countries will be more than benefit for Great Britannia and America. My suggestion is therefore to look how Germany works, how China works, and based on that develop a cooperation with these countries. Thank you.